Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into a truly remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the United States 5-cent coin from 1964, minted in Denver, famously known as the 1964 D nickel. If you think nickels are just small change, think again. This particular coin is a shining example of rarity, remarkable minting quirks, and incredible value that every serious collector dreams of. So, listen closely and enjoy this exciting journey into the world of one of the most sought-after nickels out there. The 1964 D nickel is no ordinary coin. It stands as a symbol of a pivotal era in American history and coin collecting. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin represents the final year before the introduction of a new silver composition in nickels. What truly makes this coin exceptional is the scarcity of certain varieties and minting errors that make collectors' hearts race. Among the thousands of coins produced, only a small number bear these extraordinary characteristics, turning a humble nickel into a highly prized collectible that demands attention. What exactly sets the 1964 D nickel apart? It's all in the details. One of the most famous and valuable variations comes from a rare double die obverse error. This minting mistake results in a striking doubling of the date and lettering on the front of the coin. If you look closely, you'll notice the numbers in the year 1964 appear doubled or shadowed, which is a telltale sign of this extraordinary error. This unique trait is highly coveted because it represents a fascinating moment in mint history where the machinery slightly misaligned during production, creating a one-of-a-kind piece that collectors prize above many others. Another feature that makes the 1964 D nickel incredibly rare is the presence of repunched mint marks. Instead of a single, cleaned D mint mark, some coins show evidence of the mint mark being stamped more than once in slightly different positions. This repunching adds a unique texture and distinctiveness to the coin, increasing its value exponentially. Identifying these subtle nuances takes a keen eye and a good magnifying glass, but for those who discover these traits, the reward can be monumental. Coins like these are not just currency, they're little works of art with fascinating stories etched in metal. Collectors have always been enchanted by the 1964 D nickel, and the demand continues to soar. Recent auctions have set stunning records, with examples of error coins fetching astonishing prices that reflect their rarity and condition. One such sale recently saw a 1964 D double die obverse coin bring in an eye-popping amount, validating just how much collectors are willing to invest for these rare treasures. This surge in interest only cements the 1964 D nickel's status as a must-have for any serious collection. When a coin like this appears on the market, the excitement is palpable, and bidding wars are fierce. So, how do you know if you have one of these remarkable coins in your collection? First, examine the date carefully with a magnifier. Look for that unmistakable doubling on the numbers or letters. Then, check the mint mark closely for any signs of repunching, multiple impressions or overlapping stamping. Condition also matters greatly, so the better preserved your coin is, the more it's worth. Coins in near mint or uncirculated condition are especially prized, commanding top dollar from collectors who recognize their rarity and historical significance. If you happen to own a 1964 D nickel with these errors or variants, you could be sitting on a hidden fortune. The excitement surrounding these coins is not just about money, but the thrill of owning a piece of American history that few get to experience. Every scratch, every doubled number tells a story, making your coin truly unique and a centerpiece of any collection. And now, here comes the jaw-dropping revelation you've been waiting for. A genuine, well-preserved 1964 D nickel with these rare minting errors can be valued at an astonishing $100,000. That's right, $100,000 for a single nickel. This incredible valuation reflects not just rarity but the passionate demand from collectors worldwide who recognize the immense value and history packed into this small but mighty coin. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the fascinating world of coins, keep an eye out for the legendary 1964 D nickel. It's more than just pocket change, it's a prized treasure that tells a story of craftsmanship, history, and luck. If you've ever come across a coin that looks unusual or want to know more about identifying these rare gems, drop a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping you uncover the hidden gems in your collections. Second rare coin, we're spotlighting an extraordinary coin that's been creating quite a buzz in the numismatic world, the United States 5-cent coin from 2004, minted in Philadelphia, widely known as the 2004 P nickel. While nickels are often overlooked as everyday change, this particular 2004 P coin is anything but ordinary. It's a stunning example of how a modern coin, with some rare errors and unique features, can skyrocket in value and captivate collectors worldwide. So, listen carefully and enjoy as we explore why this coin is in such high demand and could be a priceless addition to your collection. The 2004 P nickel is part of the Westward Journey series, which marked a special chapter in U.S. coinage history. These coins celebrate the rich legacy of the Lewis and Clark expedition, featuring intricate designs that tell stories of exploration and discovery. What makes the 2004 P nickel even more exciting is that some of these coins contain minting errors that make them exceptionally rare and valuable. Unlike mass-produced coins that flood the market, the error versions of this coin are highly sought after because they are scarce and exhibit fascinating anomalies that make each piece truly unique. One of the most famous errors associated with the 2004 P nickel is the double die obverse. This minting error causes the date and lettering on the front of the coin to appear doubled or shadowed. If you take a close look at the date, 2004, or the word Liberty, you might notice a slight but clear doubling effect that is unmistakable. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, slightly misaligned, resulting in a rare and eye-catching feature. Coins with this double die error are incredibly prized by collectors because they are genuine mistakes from the mint, turning a simple nickel into a rare treasure. Another exciting feature that sets some 2004 P nickels apart is the off-center strike error. In this case, the coin's design is not perfectly centered, and part of the design is missing or shifted. This kind of minting mistake adds character and rarity to the coin, making it a hot item among collectors who love the unexpected and unusual. Off-center strike nickels from 2004 P are scarce and are known to fetch premium prices in auctions because they showcase a fascinating glitch in the minting process that few coins ever display. Collectors also pay close attention to the condition of the coin, as this plays a massive role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved and remain in mint or near mint condition are especially valuable. The 2004 P nickels that exhibit these rare errors and maintain their sharp details and brilliant luster can command an incredible premium on the market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, spotting these features requires a good magnifying glass and a keen eye, but the thrill of discovering a rare error coin is priceless. The interest in these 2004 P nickels has grown tremendously in recent years, with numerous examples turning up at prestigious auctions and private sales. These sales have confirmed that collectors worldwide recognize the immense value of these rare error coins and are willing to pay top dollar to own them. Some coins have even surpassed expectations by selling for extraordinary sums, highlighting the rising demand and desirability of these fascinating numismatic treasures. This surge in value only emphasizes how the 2004 P nickel stands out in the world of coin collecting today. Now, if you happen to own a 2004 P nickel with these unique errors, or you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition, you could be holding a very special coin worth an impressive $30,000. Yes, that's right, $30,000 for a single nickel from 2004. This astounding value speaks volumes about the coin's rarity, the excitement of mint errors, and the strong demand from collectors who treasure such exceptional pieces. So, whether you're digging through your change, browsing coin shops, or expanding your collection, keep your eyes peeled for the 2004 P nickel with these rare and exciting features. It's not just a coin, it's a captivating piece of history and a potentially life-changing find. If you've ever discovered a coin that looks unusual or want help identifying errors, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and assist you in uncovering the hidden gems in your collection. Third expensive coin, we're shining a spotlight on a truly fascinating piece from the rich tapestry of American coinage, the United States 5-cent coin from 1975, minted in Denver, famously known as the 1975 D nickel. At first glance, it might seem like an everyday coin, but listen closely because this particular nickel holds a treasure trove of rarity, intriguing minting errors, and exceptional value that coin lovers around the world are eager to get their hands on. So settle in, and enjoy this deep dive into one of the most highly sought-after nickels in modern numismatics. The 1975 D nickel comes from an era when the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins, yet this nickel stands out for all the right reasons. What makes it so special? It's the rare and captivating mint errors that emerged during production, errors that make these coins not just currency but prized collector's items. These unique characteristics have driven demand sky-high, transforming an otherwise common coin into a remarkable and valuable piece of history. For collectors, the 1975 D nickel is a shining example of how minting quirks can elevate a simple coin into an extraordinary find. One of the key features that set the 1975 D nickel apart is the famous double die obverse error. This fascinating mint mistake causes the date and letters on the front of the coin to appear doubled or shadowed. When you examine the date, 1975, or the word Liberty under magnification, you can spot the telltale doubling effect, almost like seeing two impressions slightly offset from each other. This error occurred because of a misalignment during the die preparation, creating a coin with two overlapping impressions. Such coins are extremely rare, and their unique appearance makes them irresistible to collectors hunting for standout pieces. Another notable characteristic that adds immense value to the 1975 D nickel is the presence of repunched mint marks. Instead of a single clean D mint mark, some of these nickels show evidence that the mint mark was stamped more than once, in slightly different positions. This repunching gives the coin an extra layer of uniqueness, as it tells the story of the minting process itself. For collectors, spotting this subtle detail requires a trained eye, but once found, it marks the coin as a genuine rarity, boosting its desirability and value tremendously. The condition of these error nickels plays a huge role in their worth. Coins that have survived the decades in pristine, near-mint condition are the ones that truly capture the attention of collectors. Their sharp details, crisp designs, and flawless surfaces make them stand out in any collection. Because most nickels were used in everyday transactions, finding a 1975 D with these rare errors that remains uncirculated or nearly flawless is exceedingly rare and highly prized by serious numismatists. The interest in the 1975 D nickel with these unique errors has skyrocketed in recent years, with several coins commanding impressive prices at major auctions. Collectors and investors alike have recognized the value of these remarkable coins, fueling a surge in bidding and demand. Some of the most stunning examples have sold for incredible sums, reinforcing the coin's status as a must-have for those passionate about rare American coinage. These sales have also brought wider attention to the 1975 D nickel, cementing its place as a cornerstone in any high-value coin collection. So, how can you identify one of these coveted 1975 D nickels in your own collection? Start by examining the date and lettering closely with a magnifier, looking for that distinctive doubling. Then, take a close look at the mint mark to spot any signs of repunching. Pay special attention to the coin's overall condition, as this greatly influences its market value. With a little patience and careful observation, you could be holding a coin that many collectors dream about owning. And now, here comes the exciting part you've been waiting for. A genuine 1975 D nickel exhibiting these rare mint errors, especially when in top-notch condition, can be valued at an astonishing $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000 for a single nickel. This remarkable valuation reflects not only the coin's rarity and historical significance but also the strong demand from passionate collectors who recognize the immense value packed into this small but mighty coin. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep your eyes peeled for the legendary 1975 D nickel with these fascinating errors. It's more than just spare change, it's a gateway into history, craftsmanship, and potentially life-changing value. If you've ever come across a coin with unusual features or have questions about identifying rare errors, leave a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping you discover the hidden treasures in your own collections. Especially, we're diving into a truly captivating piece from the rich history of American coinage, the United States 5-cent coin from 1973. At first glance, it might look like just another nickel, but trust me, this particular coin is anything but ordinary. It holds a remarkable story of rarity, fascinating mint errors, and incredible value that has collectors across the globe eagerly searching for it. So sit back, pay close attention, and enjoy as we uncover the secrets behind the highly sought-after 1973 nickel that could change your collecting game forever. The 1973 nickel was minted during a dynamic period in U.S. history, and like many coins from this era, most were produced in massive quantities for everyday use. However, what sets the 1973 5-cent coin apart are the rare varieties and mint errors that occurred during production. These minting mistakes, although unintended, have created coins that are not only interesting to study but highly prized by collectors. It's these unique errors that transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a dazzling treasure, one that's in incredibly high demand among collectors who know how to spot these gems. One of the most remarkable and valuable errors found on the 1973 nickel is the double die obverse. This fascinating minting flaw causes the date and some of the lettering on the front of the coin to appear doubled or shadowed. Under close examination with a magnifying glass, you'll notice the numbers in 1973 or the word Liberty exhibiting a clear doubling effect, making the design appear almost layered. This occurs due to the die striking the coin twice in a slightly misaligned manner, creating an unusual and highly collectible anomaly. Coins with this kind of error are extremely rare and command significant attention in the coin community. Another intriguing feature that can dramatically increase the value of a 1973 nickel is the repunched mint mark error. Instead of a clean single D or P mint mark, some coins show evidence of the mint mark being stamped more than once in slightly different positions. This subtle but unmistakable detail adds an extra layer of uniqueness, as it highlights the quirks of the minting process itself. Identifying a repunched mint mark requires a sharp eye and careful inspection, but once found, it's a treasure that can boost the coin's value exponentially. Collectors also look closely at the coin's condition when assessing its value. Those 1973 nickels that have survived in near mint or uncirculated condition are incredibly rare and sought after. Coins that retain their original luster, with sharp details and minimal wear, naturally command higher prices. Given that most coins were circulated heavily, finding one with these rare errors in pristine condition is a true jackpot for collectors who prize both rarity and beauty in their collections. The excitement around the 1973 nickel with these unique mint errors has been growing steadily. Recent auctions and private sales have demonstrated that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these extraordinary coins. In fact, some rare specimens have sold for eye-opening prices, validating the demand and strong market interest. These sales have elevated the 1973 nickel status, making it a cornerstone piece that any serious collector dreams of owning. The market clearly shows that this coin is much more than just a simple 5-cent piece. It's a prized artifact from American minting history. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 1973 nickels? The first step is to carefully examine the date and lettering on the obverse side of the coin. Look for that distinct doubling in the numbers or the word Liberty. Next, inspect the mint mark closely for any signs of repunching or overlapping impressions. And of course, take note of the coin's overall condition. The better preserved it is, the more valuable it will be. With some patience and a magnifying glass, you might just discover a hidden treasure in your own collection. Now, here's the jaw-dropping news you've been waiting for. A genuine 1973 5-cent coin featuring these rare mint errors, especially in outstanding condition, can be worth a staggering $90,000. Yes, $90,000 for a single nickel from 1973. This incredible valuation highlights the immense rarity, exceptional demand, and historical significance packed into this little coin that holds so much potential value for savvy collectors. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin journey, keep your eyes peeled for the extraordinary 1973 nickel. It's not just a piece of change, it's a remarkable story frozen in metal, a collector's dream, and possibly a life-changing discovery waiting to happen. If you've ever stumbled upon a coin that looks unusual or have questions about mint errors, please share your experiences in the comments below. We're eager to hear your stories and help you uncover the hidden gems in your own collections. Last unique coin, we're diving into a fascinating and often overlooked gem, the United States 5-cent coin from 1990, minted in Philadelphia, also known as the 1990 P nickel. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but this little 5-cent piece carries a world of rarity, intrigue, and extraordinary value that savvy collectors are absolutely buzzing about. So, listen carefully and stay with me because this coin is a shining example of how modern minting quirks can turn an everyday nickel into a remarkable treasure. The 1990 P nickel was part of the ongoing series of Jefferson Nickels, a design familiar to all Americans. But what makes this particular coin stand out is the presence of rare mint errors and varieties that occurred during its production. Unlike the millions of perfectly minted nickels, these error coins showcase fascinating anomalies such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, and even off-center strikes. These unique features aren't just imperfections, they are the very things that make the coin highly desirable and collectible. For coin enthusiasts, these errors offer a glimpse into the minting process and the rare chance to own something truly special and rare. One of the most prized errors to look out for on the 1990 P nickel is the double die obverse error. This type of error causes the date or letters on the front of the coin to appear doubled or slightly shadowed, giving the coin a distinct and eye-catching appearance. When examining a 1990 P nickel closely under magnification, you may notice that the 1990 date or the word Liberty seems to have two overlapping impressions, a telltale sign of this rare error. These coins are incredibly rare and often command significant attention and premiums from collectors who seek out such unique features. Another highly valued trait that some 1990 P nickels exhibit is the repunched mint mark error. Instead of having a clean, single mint mark P, some of these coins reveal signs that the mint mark was stamped multiple times, slightly misaligned. This repunching creates an interesting layered look on the mint mark and is a prized feature among collectors. Finding a 1990 P nickel with a repunched mint mark can instantly boost the coin's value because it's a rarity that collectors actively seek when hunting for standout coins to add to their collections. Condition is always a crucial factor when determining the value of a coin, and the 1990 P nickel is no exception. Coins that have been carefully preserved and remain in near-perfect or uncirculated condition are rare finds and attract higher prices. Because most nickels are used frequently in everyday transactions, finding a 1990 P with these error characteristics that still retains its original shine and crisp details is a jackpot for collectors. The demand for such pristine examples continues to grow as collectors realize the value these coins hold. The market for 1990 P nickels with these special errors has been heating up in recent years, with several examples fetching remarkable prices at auctions and private sales. Collectors and investors alike recognize the value of these unique coins and are eager to add them to their collections, which has only fueled demand and driven prices higher. Some 1990 P nickels with distinct errors and excellent condition have sold for impressive sums, showcasing their desirability and cementing their status as prized pieces in the numismatic community. So, how can you identify one of these rare and valuable 1990 P nickels? The best way is to closely inspect the date and lettering on the front of the coin using a magnifying glass, watching for any signs of doubling or shadowing. Also, examine the mint mark carefully to spot any repunching or layering. Don't forget to assess the coin's overall condition. The better preserved it is, the higher its value. If you're lucky enough to find one with these attributes, you could be holding a coin that collectors dream about. Now, for the exciting revelation you've been waiting for, a genuine 1990 P nickel featuring these rare errors and in excellent condition can be worth an astonishing $45,000. That's right, $45,000 for a single 5-cent coin. This incredible value speaks volumes about the coin's rarity, its historical significance, and the strong demand from collectors eager to own such a unique piece of American minting history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, keep an eye out for the 1990 P nickel. It's not just a simple coin, it's a fascinating artifact that could hold amazing value and tell a story like no other. If you've come across a coin with unusual features or want to share your experiences, drop a comment below. We love hearing from you and helping uncover hidden treasures in your collections. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover more incredible coins like this one. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your coin hunts be filled with exciting finds and incredible value.